Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Hope you're all having a wonderful and creative day, and I'm so happy you stopped by today. First off, I'm going to show you my small freebie that I'm going to be putting on my Kofi account. And I know I just had the freebie in the collage, but I'm going to be putting this in my green journal, and I didn't want to be like putting them in there and being like, oh yeah, it's a freebie in like a week or so. So kind of got back-to-back freebies, but that's okay. Everyone loves to play with some stuff. Okay, so this is geared toward the green journal, and it does have some blues in there too. So first one is some fun squares, geometric, a bit grungy, a bit looks coffee dyed, very fun. I have printed stuff on the back, but that is not part of the freebie. It is just stuff that I had because I'm going to be putting it into the journal. So there's the first one. The second one, again, greens and blues, has a bit of florally abstracts in the background. Again, grungy, kind of like a linen kind of look for those. And then the next one is botanical-ish. That's a word. And got some ivies. And in the back, it might be hard to see, but there is a hint of a, probably can't hold it up because it's going to show the background to the back. But there's a hint of damask in the background and the grunge. You can see it a little bit back here. But definitely just grungy, messy, fun. All right, next one is prettier, but still grungy. It's got some floral, greens and yellows. Again, kind of focus on the greens. Hints of blues in the background where the sky would be. A little butterfly flying in there. But as usual, I made all these pages so that when they get folded for journals, you have one side that looks pretty and the other side looks pretty, as with all of them. And I did gear this collection freebie more generic, no theme like usual, but just to be able to pick and choose and put where you want. All right, now this one, I just love this one. It's probably going to be hard to see on camera, but it's gorgeous in person. It's got a damask backing. It's got some words that are like stamped in the background that are hidden. It's got texture of like a linen grunge on the corner. Kind of bring it up a little bit. And hopefully you can see that in there. Okay. And this one, and this actually might be my favorite. It has a old stamp thing. I'm thinking about using this as in the center of one of the journals because I love it. And again, hard to see except in person. The background is got tiny little squares of blues and yellows in there. Again, some of that grunging words in the background for that. And the last one is a little bit more on the blue side and some green and then some kind of coffee dyed splashing with a background of like a letter and just some hints of writing in the back. But again, have it folded so this side can be a journal and that, and this side double printed is a little wonky. My printer, not the file, and signature and just kind of messy, and I love it. And what I felt like in most of these is a lot of them could also, like I said, be background pages. This could be journaled on. And this could be journaled on. I mean, even this could be journaled on. And this could be journaled on if you really, really wanted to. So that was kind of my goal when I made them, just to make them versatile, not be specifically to any theme, but be a fun page to add. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to gather up the supplies to put these as well as things I've pulled together and see if I can get the signatures into one or both of the green journals. All right, I am here with the two green journals that I'll be doing for this collection. Now you've seen the green fabric one. I have stitched it together and folded in half. Now I do have what I think is a unique way to create the closure for this, and it involves when I sew the signature in. I'm hoping it'll work. I haven't tried it yet, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully I'll have figured out a new way to do a closure on these kind of journals. The second one is a book that I altered a while ago and created this handle to kind of make it like a purse journal that you could carry. And it is made out of an old book that was for Secrets to Devon Woods. I actually have some of the papers in there, and it had a great cover on there. What I've decided to do for this is to make a hidden spine. I've got the template ready to go. I am going to do 2 signatures in this one signature in this one. Probably do 8 to 10 pages for each signature, which will leave between 16 and 20 pages. The spine is wider than like this one, so I think it should work. I'll have to see how they fold for that, but I was thinking, I thought 2 would be fun for this, and I needed to do the hidden one because obviously I can't sew through to there. So I've got the template ready to go for that, and that'll be fun. I think that'll be a fun journal to make. It looks, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, it's so much smaller than the other ones, but when I put it up against it, it really is about the same size, maybe a ½ inch smaller, shorter, but it's about the same width. So I can pretty much use all the same papers that I would put in here that I would in here. So I'm quite excited about that. All right, so for papers, I have sorted them into 2 piles, but I have to sort them between journals. I haven't done that yet. I've got non-digitals and I've got digitals. So let's go with the non-digitals and start sorting them per book. So I have this invoice. I put the same ones in the pink one, so I figured one can go at each. If I need to add papers, I can always pick a second one for this to put 1 in each signature. But for now, each signature is not going to match in here. The 2, they'll be pretty much different. All right, I got 2 of my dyed papers, so I'll put 1 in each. Now I do have these lovely pages from my Greg typing book. I love these. I have pulled 3. And this would probably be the 3rd one that I might not use, but I'll put it with that because there's 2 signatures. Now these are pages from that Devon Woods book, which is this right here. They were sort of Edith Holden-ish, Secrets of Devon Woods. It was a fun book. I've almost used all the papers up and in there, but so I've got, there's a lot of greens in there. So I've got the frog, and I've got this grasshopper one. And I probably will need to put some washi tape on this one with the bird. All right, this is another one of my fun books that has floral in there. I've used this a couple times, and I'm thinking I'll do just one in each. I've got maps. I picked out map pages, atlas that I had that's got a lot of green on there, so hopefully these will good. I haven't figured out if I can keep this top fun part on there yet, how tall it is. I'll have to cut it off if possible. I only have 1 page of this because it's really tall and it can only go in that book, so I'm going to leave it in there. I pulled out some of my Tim Holtz backdrops that had green in there. I thought these would be fun to add. So I think I'm going to put, I'll put these in that signature and this in this signature. Okay, so that is my non-digital stuff. Now for my digital stuff, this is from the kit I just showed, and that I wanted it to be in the center. So that's going to go in that one. And I am not sure how I'm going to go ahead and flip these, besides maybe just, all right, so we got 2 of the squares, and this one is already been preloaded with a pocket I made a while ago. And I do have, when I was going through my stuff, I do have this pocket that needs to be added, a flip in there. So I'm thinking that this one will go with this journal because it's a little bit bigger, sticks out a little farther. So I think I'll put this one with this one. So that means I need to put some sort of plaidish one. Okay, I'll put that one there. Okay, this, just trying to find stuff that's kind of similar, spread it out. All right, these are very bold and bright, so I think I'll do that one and that one. And this has florals, so does this one. So I think we'll do that one. And that one. Okay, so this is pretty much just grungy. This one is busy, as well as this one is kind of busy. So let's go there and there. And I might have, well, I said after I count how many pages are there, I might have to switch a little bit, but right now, okay, let's go that, and that. And we'll save this one. This one's a little bit more blue. We'll save that for a second and see if we need it. All right, let's count how many pages we got in here and see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Beautiful. So this is 16. I'm guessing this is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, only because there's extra typewriter page in there. So there's 17. So if I think that'll be okay. All right, so let us move that one because I know they're all going together, and let's separate these into, all right, so we have 2 of those. So we'll have to put 1 in each. Okay, and 1 of each typewriter. Okay, and then we've got, that's more florally, botanically. Put that like that, and let's do that. This is pretty similar to that, and we'll put that with that, and let's go like that. Okay, did I separate those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I still have that one. All right, put that in there. Okay. All right, I am going to put these to the side. And we will put this one together so I can show you the fun way we'll, as I strap that in, we'll tie that in. Okay, so this is going to be the inside. Now I got to figure out which one is going to be the outside, which is going to go against there. And that would be really pretty. That's my first choice. That would be really fun. That's my second choice. Yeah, I think you're a little too busy. Okay, I think I want to do that one. So we're going to go this one, and then busy, and not as busy, and back to busy. We will then put the stuff that is not digital between these. All right, you are nice and dark and upside down. Are you upside down? Okay, I would call you the right way now. Okay, so dark and light. Okay, and dark. Oh, upside down. And the center one. Okay. Now I think put that there. Probably, I think I'm gonna have to trim that down. We'll have to see. Okay. All right, let's put that there. And I think the frog can go next. All right, so that's a little busier. Let's put that. Oops. Let's go that way. And this. Let's put the typewriter page. All right, this I think would be fun. I like the color. Or should I go this way? Nope, I think we'll go this way. Okay. And I think the straight maps would be fun here. And the flowers, fun here. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to trim this before I forget because I know it's got to be trimmed. I'm just going to take a little off the top and a little off the bottom and see if we landed in a good place. You know, because measuring would be overrated. Oh, perfect. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Okay. Now, I'm not too thrilled with that against that now. As I'm looking at it, I think I want something a little bit... I think that'll work. Now, where did I take you from? I took you from here. Okay. Now, I might have to trim that page down a bit, but we'll see after it gets in where we're at. Okay, let's just double check where we're at, make sure we're facing the right direction before we go to sew these in. Okay. I like that. Good old froggy. I like that purple against that. All right, so these smaller pages, I'm gonna shift this. No, I think I'm gonna shift this one down. Because I do like that showing, and the other one that's short, I'll shift up. I shifted them because I want the hole will be in the middle in here. And if I put it in the middle, I might miss the top and bottom hole and only hit the center. And then these like to shimmy and swim. So we want to put them so they hit two ties. Okay. And that, lovely. And I will be able to keep that. That's fun. And this. Like I said, we can go back. I could either cut this down or fold it to make like a pocket. We'll have to see. Or it will fit anyway and we'll be good. All right, so this is the one that we want to put at the top. And the center. Okay. All right, so I'm going to track down my binder clips. Okay, so you're the top and you're the top. We don't want to put that in wrong. And we're going to do our best to center this. And there we go. Okay. And we'll do, I like doing them backwards, I think. There we go. Making sure it's nestled down in there good. Okay, I think we're good. Now, pokey tool. All right, so for this, I'm thinking of using this ribbon, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it, but I need to make the holes bigger, and I'm going to be tying it up with this versus wax thread. So let's get my book out here so I don't poke through my table, and we're going to do our best to eyeball this because that's how I roll. Okay, so that's the center, and like I said, we're going to go through and we are going to push the dickens out of this all the way to the end. Okay, now I could have probably used the hole punch for the two ends, but I don't have one of those big crocodiles to put a hole in the center, so we're going to have to go with that, and it looks, if you can see, pretty big. Okay, so we're going to go about 1 inch from the bottom, and again, we're going to push it all the way through, making that hole big. Okay, and last but not least, the top, about 1 inch. And push the dickens through. Okay, all right. Now, I found the biggest eye needle that I could find, and I have no idea how long we're gonna need, so I'm just gonna pull this all off. There was 3 yards on here. I can't imagine I'll need it all, but I could shimmy it and cut it after the fact. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the end at a nice new angle so that I can hopefully get it through this eye of the needle. Like I said, I picked the biggest eye that I could find, and probably gonna, yeah, made it a little ragged in the end, but I can go back and cut it. Okay, so my thought is I'm going to start from the outside so that the ties end up coming this way. If you start from the inside, the ties come this way. So if I start from the outside, the ties will be on the outside. Now, on my last time I did a video, one of the key takeaways is if I squish this together and keep it straight, I've been lucky to be able to poke it right through. And sure enough, I was able to poke it right through. Okay, now this is where I might have to get my pliers out. My fingers are sliding. That's not gonna work. If you saw my dangle video, I found those pliers. Okay, come on. Okay. So far, so good. Now going back through there, that could be a problem. All right, so we're gonna go up through the top. You could go the bottom, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do one of them. We're doing a normal 3-hole. That one worked much better. I guess I pushed that one a lot bigger. And then we're gonna go back down through this one again, making it straight, and sure enough, man, it took me a while to figure out that trick, but it has been an awesome trick to know. There we go. It's the ribbon goes through fine. It's because there's, I think, 2 ribbon there. It's a little chunkier right at the, oops. Okay, so we're gonna definitely need some more. A little bit more. Like I said, I could always cut a little off. And if I was thinking about it, I probably could have figured out how much I needed. And we'll straighten that out when we get to the end. Okay, So this last one is going to be like normal. I'm going to go through the center. And don't want to go through the ribbon, obviously. I am wondering if I should create a second hole next to it. Oh, no, there it is. Just had to find it. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get the binder clips off of here and see if I need to shift this ribbon any farther and cut it. Okay, so my thought is, since these are both this way, I'm gonna knot it off like normal, but I don't want to knot it off until I know, whoops, if it's done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna knot it off like normal, where you put the string on both sides. But my thought is, after I tie it, that this is gonna go around here and become the tie. And actually, I think that's gonna be long enough. I'm gonna cut it after I tie it, but I'll probably cut it down to where this ribbon was in the needle, because it's a little scrunky. Okay, all right, let's there we go. I'm like not sure which one I need to pull. Okay, all right, so that ribbon is straight on both sides. We will go ahead and knot it. I'm going to knot it twice. I don't think I need to knot it 3 times. I usually knot it 3 times when I'm doing the thinner stuff, but this is pretty thick. Okay, all right. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to cut this one there, and we'll cut this one there, so they're the same length, and we have a beautiful, my fingers are working right now, closure. This might not have been the best ribbon to use. It's got a bit of, it doesn't really have wire in it, but it's got a bit of a stiffness to it. I love it. I'm so excited this actually worked. I was not sure if it would work, but in my head it's worked. I love it. All right. And we're gonna untie it. And what we can do while we're working in it is just put a nice big bow on the back here, so it stays out of the way. But I love it. And that seemed to be okay in there. A little haggard, but I think we're gonna be okay. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. What do you think? Is this have you seen this way to tie before? Did I make it up in my head? Did I see it somewhere and don't realize? Will you try to do it? Because I love it. My biggest fear right now going through this book is something is going to be upside down, and I'm going to want to have to do it again. It says beer. I love that digital. That was a fun one to make. Map. Lots of beiges and whites to go with it. So that came out great. This I forgot to point out. I had to double print it, so I'm gonna have to put some sort of belly band or something on there because it offshooted it. So when I was printing, I just hate. You can see it's double shot here. I just hate wasting ink. That slipped down, but I think it caught just a little bit. That's supposed to be up in a different spot. I think we're going to be okay. So much fun. Okay, I thought that was upside down, but this was a random page in the back, so it was not technically upside down. I love it. I absolutely and utterly love it. Okay. Whew. All right, let's see if we can have as much luck on the other one as we did on that. We will not be using the ribbon. I will be using the regular ties to go through the hidden spine, which I'm like, I seem to have lost, but there it is. Okay, so what are we going to put in the center? Let's get these out of the way so I don't get confused. What are we going to put in the center? And these are mostly would be a weird center, I think, because it's too. Do I that? Do I do that? Maybe say we do this one. Yeah. All right. Light green. Dark. All right, there is all the digitals. And the inside of the book, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to cover this with something. The fabric in here is a little ragged, and I got some glue marks in there, so I am not sure if I'm going to cover that yet. So for right now, I'm not really sure if that will go, but that'll match the black if we have to. That'll be a fun front page. Okay, so we got, what, 4 sheets left? All right, so let's go this one next to here. And we'll do this one. Okay, we seem to have a second one, and let's do that one. I like that. Okay, so that is going to go up top, middle, 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 then on the bottom. And okay. Okay, that'll be the first one that'll go in. And let's sort the second one. Okay, so for the middle page, do that is All right, we'll do this as the middle page. And actually, this should probably be the outside because those match. Okay, change of plans. That's going to go the outside. And that's going to go the middle page. Okay. All right. Okay, Forest Preserve, the flowers, and the crickets by the music. Oh, I wanted to seal this off, didn't I? Okay. All right, we are gonna that should work just fine. All right, back to the regular scheduled programming. Okay, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go there, and I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I got a whiff of it. It smells like my old typewriter glass. That was so weird. I'm guessing it's just an old paper smell, but when I flopped it, it really had the smell of my old typewriter glass. That was kind of freaky. Okay. All right. Bottom for you, and all right, I think I'll put you in here. Actually, I think I want to put you. Okay, I'm going to put you on the bottom, so that means track down this one and put it at the top. All right, so I think I'll put this one as the front signature, and this one is the back one, just because I like that better. And let's find the binder clips, or put these on, and we will attach them to the hidden spine. All right, so top. Now we are going to string it up like normal, and this is the back one, so we want to make sure that it goes in the back one. And you're going to go in here and in there. Oops. All right, same way the other ones work, except there's not a big front cover. Just that. All right, so we're going to go up that way. Oops. Got ahead of myself there. And through the back hole. Okay, we're going to go through there and there, and that seemed like it shifted. Yeah, I felt like it shifted. There we go. Okay, and just like other ones, make sure it is one on each side and tight enough. And we'll do a couple knots. And there we go. Okay. This feels so skinny compared to other ones. I almost thought for a second that I didn't have it in the center page. That's what I hesitated for. Because I had so few pages here, I felt like I didn't have it in the center, but I do. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is attach this to the journal. Glue it in. Okay, let's get this needle out of the way before I lose it. Okay. And I don't think we need those anymore. Okay, so the journal. Make sure the mushrooms are facing the correct direction. And we are going to attach this into here, like so. So I think the best thing to do is probably put the glue on here, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Now, this should be interesting because I can't push it down as well as I would like because of the beads on the back. So we got to figure out what we're going to do here. I can't exactly get it. Can't exactly get it to go. I might have to just hold it a bit here. I can't get my clips in the bottom. I have it hold. I really don't have any big paper clips up here, do I? So that beaded handle might have been a problem, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna pause the video so you don't have to sit and watch me do this, and see if I can find some paper clips to hold the bottom in. All right, I am back. So I'm not sure how many of you were screaming at me that the second signature was going in upside down, but unfortunately you did not yell loud enough. But I did notice it before the spine had gotten really stuck, and I was able to pull it off and restring the second one so that it is facing upwards, as well as the first one is facing upwards. So, but what I did learn is that with the two signatures, I could open it up and put the binder clips on here for the center to hold it down and keep pushing in here to get the spine. Even though there was this in there, I was able to get a good adherence in there. I did add some washi tape in there because it was bright white. I didn't like it. I probably should have found something that was a little bit better color when I was doing the hidden spine, because there is quite a gap in there. As well as I did put some on the outside. I put it on there before I reattached it, just because I had it open and was able to put some of the glue came through. Okay, that's okay. I was able to put the washi tape on the outsides and the insides just to make it less white in there. So, yeah, so now it is officially stuck without a problem. Okay. I did find my paper clips, but like I said, I found the binder clips work just fine for that. So without having to get a little glue in there just to get that. I still haven't decided if I want to put some sort of paper on here or something. It's amazing how fast this dries if you forget to put the pin in there for a little while. There we go. I haven't figured out if I'm going to put some paper over that, just to make that seem a little less haphazardly in there, because it is half on the washi tape, is half on the cardboard insert and half on the fabric. So we'll have to figure that out as I go. All right, so let's do a quick flip through of this one and see how it looks now. And I got that actually in the correct spot. Yep, very nice. I like it. I was just looking at this and I'm like, let's make another flip out for that. First signature, beautiful. And second signature. I love it. That's fun how that peeks through up there. And that. I got like residue glue on my fingers. It's not letting me turn the pages very easily. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. All right. Well, that one is done. And so is the fabric one. All right. Quite excited to get this started with the green journals. And I want to tie that together, get a little book on there for it to go a little bit more close. But I think it's going to be fun, especially with the ties on there. But yeah, I love it. Okay, well, that is going to be it for today's video. I am so excited to, like I said, to get this started, and can't wait to get the ephemera in here, sort this out, and figure out what I got already and what I still need to make for it. So if you'd like to follow along with the journey and haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And let me know again if you're planning on doing some sort of ribbon tie closure that's part of the signature. I think that was a fun thing to do. A little bit tricky, but fun. All right, that's going to be it for me today. As usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.